Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video for you talking about my palettes. My favorite palettes, the ones I use every day, just the ones that I really enjoy. So let's get started. So my first palette that I have is the Urban Decay Naked palette. This was probably my first palette that I ever got to start my collection. So I really love that you have your neutrals, you have your darker colors. I mean, it's just a really great palette. I mean, look at those colors. Beautiful. So I really like this palette. I mean, you could even take it away with you and have a natural, you know, just like every day, or for night, you could just darken it up a bit. So I really like that palette. Let me wipe this off. Okay, the next palette I have is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. I really like the purples in here. You have your colors, you have some neutrals. Really like Maui Wowie. Shattered. They're just all really pretty. Let me swatch some for you. Those are the colors. This one I really like, Maui Wowie. Oh, so beautiful. Love this palette. Okay, next one I have, this is kind of new. It's the Too Faced Natural Eyes. They used to have this packaging. They don't have it anymore. It's now the tin packaging. So, and I think they changed 3 of the colors in here. I forget which ones they are. But this is what the palette looks like, the colors. This actually won, I think, best palette for your wedding day, just because it's a natural palette. So, this is still new. I really like the colors. Push Up, Honey Pot. Here, let me swatch some for you. They're so pigmented. Just really pretty. I mean, oh, look at those colors. Beautiful. I really like this new, I just like the new packaging. The new packaging and just the colors in this palette. They're so nice. Plus I like, I'm getting color all over me. Plus I like the packaging. And plus it has a magnetic closure, which is really nice if you wanted to go on vacation and pack it with you. You would be good to go with that. So great palette. Alright. This is probably one of my favorites. The Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. This was a limited edition palette. You can't buy it anymore. I think, though, it's still online, so you could still buy it if it was still on there. So that's what the palette looks like. I love the colors Instigator, Gangsta, Badass. They have some great names. Totally Fetch. I mean, look at those colors. It's such a fun palette. And it has like, they're so creamy and pigmented. Oh, I love this palette. I'm so glad I picked it up when it was limited edition. So, okay. My next palette would be, this is another limited edition palette, the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I like how it opens. And then here's all the colors. Beautiful colors. You have Shell Shock, you have Strike, you have Stash, you have Betrayal, you have Voodoo. Really beautiful colors. Beautiful. The only thing is I have this palette and I don't use it that much. I need to start using it. So And the nice thing is you have, like I said, you have, let me open it here. You have your neutrals colors and you have your fun colors. So, love that. Oh, I got color all over me. I'm trying to use a wipe just to wipe the color off. So, okay. Okay. Sorry, there's a bunch of motorcycles. It's really nice out today, so. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite palettes right now, especially with summer coming. So, it's the Urban Decay Electric palette. I just did a tutorial with these colors. You have Revolt, you have Gonzo, you have Slow Burn, you have Savage, you have Freak, all these bright colors. Loving the electric palette. I'm so glad because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to pick it up. And then I picked it up and I'm like, oh, the colors are way too bright. And I picked it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, love these colors. Especially for, like I said, spring and summer. So, great palette. I think everybody loves that palette right now. So, okay. Next palette. This is like a fun color too with different colors. Like I just showed the electric palette. It's the Lorac Summer Glow palette. And this is what the colors look like. You have this blue color. You have this brownish gold color. You have this other blue, purple. So they're really pretty. Oh, this peach too is really pretty. Let me show that. Really nice. It's another fun colored palette. That's also a limited edition palette, so yeah. Okay. Now, next one I have is the Too Faced. This is also kind of new. I think I got this around my birthday in April. The Too Faced Romantic Eye Palette. You can only buy this at Ulta. Like I said, they changed the packaging, so that's what that looks like. I really like Honeymoon, Cut the Cake, I Do, Ever After, and Soulmates. So those colors right there. Really, really pretty. I love that palette for going out with my fiance. It's just a nice romantic eye palette. It'd even be great for Valentine's Day. So, just a really nice romantic soft eye palette. Okay, this came out last year. It's the Too Faced Summer Eye Palette. This was actually my first tutorial I did on YouTube using this palette. So, I really like the old packaging. The new packaging is the tin with the summer eye. So, okay. I like the colors Plumeria, Coral Crush, Mermaid, Toasted Coconut, and Sugar Sand. So you have those colors. I really like this palette. I'm glad I got it when they had it. Like I said, it was from last year, so I don't think you could get it anymore. If you did want the palette, you could probably get it off of eBay or YouTube. So I even think they even have this on the Too Faced website if you wanted to purchase it. So that's where you could find that at. Alright, couple more palettes we have to go. The Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I love the rosy colors in here. I love Trick. I love Buzz. I love Dust. A little glittery, so I like to pat that color on. Nooner. And Liar. So that's what those look like. Really pretty. Nice rosy gold palette, if that's what you're looking for. So, alright, then we have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. That's what that looks like. I really like the tan one here, the gold one here, this one. We'll do this one. They look like. Oh, and it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. Makes you want to eat it, but you don't want to do that. So, alright. Alright, we have 5 more palettes we have to talk about. Okay. Alright, the Urban Decay Naked 2. Another great neutral palette. I love YDK. Verve. Put a dent in those, actually. Pistol. Half Baked's one of my favorite. And Chopper. I really like those. Great colors. Great neutral everyday colors. Okay. Now we just have these. Alright, we have the Lorac Pro palette. I like the gold one, garnet, pewter. So that's what the palette looks like, and that's what the colors look like. They're really nice, neutral colors. So, okay. Then I have the Urban Decay Anarchy palette. That's what the colors look like. So the gray, the pink. They're a little glittery, but I mean, it's not the best palette, but it's great to travel with. So, alright, we got 2 more to go. The Urban Decay Naked Basics. Everybody's seen this, has had it, just the neutral colors. Great to take with you, to use with colorful shadows. Just a great palette. And last one is the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette. I love Ula Orchid, Crisp Apple Strudel, Honey Honey, and Moon on Their Wings. And this is what this palette looks like. With the shadows right there. Really, really pretty. And then, because it comes with shadows and blushes and bronzers. So, here's the shadows. Here's the blushes and bronzers. So, Raindrops on Roses, Mountain to Spring, Chocolate Soleil. Okay, that's what those look like. Alright. Well, that was all of my palettes that I have. I love and use each and every one of them. So, if you want any tutorials, just let me know on any of the palettes I showed, and I would love to do them for you. Thanks so much. Comment and subscribe.